Okay, next we have the button widget. So the button widget is a bit more complicated. So now we are going to try uh, adding a few more things. Uh, in here, we are also going to add an entry widget as well. So it is a combination of a few labels, uh, one entry widget, and a button widget. Okay. So let's explain this code again. Likewise, you are able to find the code in the repository Quinsome Glory. Okay. Okay. So the first few lines they are the same, so I shall not touch on them again. Okay, so for entries, we will need a string variable. Okay, a string variable so that when people type in their names, okay, we can store them as a string. Okay, next we have a label to actually show the name that the user has entered. Okay, so I will give it a height just for aesthetic purpose. I have an intro label, okay, to let people know that they should enter their name. Okay, have an entry. Okay, so it's a text box where people can enter their names. In here, I create a callback function. So every time the button is clicked, I will call this callback. So you should see that I only did this over here. Okay, I need to create a function over here is because I need to already set up my string variables and my entries. Okay, first before I can create this function. Okay, if not there will be errors. And I need to create a callback before I place inside my button. Okay, so um, there is uh, some flow of the code here. Okay, if you do it any other way, they may give you an error because some of this you need to create first before creating the other parts of the code. Okay, and then the very last portion, I create a new button. Okay, so just some labels, okay, to tell them to click on the button. Okay, some aesthetic. Okay, and the command is to call the function over here. Of course, this is changeable. You can use any other names, okay, like button, click, for example. Okay, so let's use callback. So it is the same as what we have shown in the lecture notes. Okay, but anyway, these are flexible. You can have many different functions. They will call different. Each button can call a different function. Yeah, if required. Okay, then I put the different widgets, okay, into the window. So you should also notice that it is in a particular way. Okay, so my intro is the please enter your name label here, then the entry, okay, and the button. Okay, so the last label will be the one that is showing. Okay, so if I click my name over here and click me, okay, they will show the label with the person's name on it. So how do I get the welcome to Python course? Okay, I use a formatted string here. So this is a slightly different way to write. Okay, I need to put in the uh, F here to say that okay, I'm going to use a formatted string. Okay, then put in my text. So this is the placeholder. Okay, the placeholder I can put in my variable. Okay, so this is my variable entry. Okay, then I can use the dot get to get the text that the user does. Okay, so I will just place it in. So this whole thing will be shown when uh, click on the button. Okay. So if I change the name, they will automatically change to the name that you have last entered. So since this is, like I mentioned, your GUI is a loop. Okay, so they will try to figure out what is being modified. Okay, and okay, they will update when necessary. So let's say if I change back to my name again, I click here. Okay, the system will know that I have actually updated certain things. Okay, and then it will update the text as well.